Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the a couple of items from what they call the five pillars of Islam. They're almost similar to the articles of faith. Um, the first one is they believe that there's no God but God, and Muhammad is the messenger of God. The second one is prayer, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, and then the third one is charity for those to those in need. And then the fourth one is fasting during Ramadan, which we are going to talk about it also in a little bit. And then the last one is the pilgrimage to Mecca, the holy city of Mecca in Saudi Arabia. So first we're going to talk about prayer time, process, and also clothing. So Muslims perform 5 prayers throughout the day, and they are determined by the position of the sun, and it is performed in order to clean body and soul from all sins. So the first prayer is Fajr, which is a dawn prayer, which takes place before sunrise. And the next one is Zuhur, which begins just after the sun has passed the meridian. You can see right there the meridian. And then it lasts until shortly before the Azhar prayer begins. And Azhar, or afternoon prayer, or middle prayer, it ends about 10 minutes before sunset. And the next one is Maghrib, which is sunset prayer, and it begins immediately after sunset. It ends before complete darkness approaches. And the last one is Isha, which is a night prayer. It begins when the sky is completely dark and ends just before the dawn prayer. And before Muslims' prayer is being performed, they prepare themselves by doing wudu, as you can see right here. So they clean their hands, face, nose, ears, feet. So wudu is required for before performing a prayer. And Muslims cannot offer prayer without first making wudu. So this preparation includes making sure that they are clean from any physical impurities. And when they're praying, they're facing towards the city of Mecca, or Kaaba. And then this direction is called Qibla. So Kaaba is the most sacred site in Islam, and it is often referred as the Great Mosque of Mecca, or the Sacred Mosque. And another interesting fact is Muslims must recite their salat, or prayer, in Arabic. And here you can see the clothing that they wear during prayer. For males, basically it's any clothing that covers from navel to knees, and it is preferable to cover the shoulders. And for females, it's basically any clothing that covers all of the body, including the head, except the face and hands. And then as you can see right here, there's some components or the procedure of a prayer. So this shows how and what to recite during a prayer. And then we're going to talk about fasting. So during Ramadan, which is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar, Muslims worldwide observe a month of fasting in remembrance of Muhammad's first revelation when he was visited by the angel Gabriel. So fasting is obligatory and essential practice carried out by Muslims once they have reached the age of puberty all over the world. Islam also exempts fasting in Ramadan during sickness, pregnancy, and breastfeeding. They fast about a month, which just lasts about 29 to 30 days, from one sighting of crescent moon to the next. And Muslims fast from sunrise to sunset. An interesting fact, even though Pakistan going through the COVID-19 pandemic, the government calls off limits on mosque attendance. So they basically can gather together and, a prayer in a mosque. The government now says its own rules about public gatherings will not apply for Ramadan, which is really interesting since Pakistan has more than 10,000 confirmed cases of COVID-19 and more than 220 people have died. And a little bit, we're going to watch a video about how fasting is enforced in Pakistan. And then it is forbidden to eat or drink on the streets.
This police squad is looking for infidels. As the midday prayer echoes in this Lahore market, These 5 policemen make sure no one eats, drinks, or smokes in public. Those who do not respect Ramadan could end up in prison.
At what time do you open?
We open around 4 so people can eat by 7.
Alright, and what are you selling here?
At the moment, we're only preparing food.
Any restaurant which breaks the law is liable to pay a steep fine of nearly €250. Repeat offenders face jail time of up to 3 months. For many restaurants, these measures have resulted in losses.
We're experiencing considerable losses this month. In the past, our store was open all day, but now we can only open for 4 hours a day.
Human rights activist Marvi Sarmat believes that such measures further radicalize the Muslim majority population.
When it starts affecting the environment, the overall environment, then that's the red line. And unfortunately, that red line is being crossed by the state itself.
According to a report published by Minority Rights Group, an international NGO, Pakistan is one of the most dangerous countries in the world for religious minorities.
So that's it from me for today, and thank you for watching.